finally I can say welcome back to my channel and a new year, 2021. I have been invisible, incognito here for a while. I haven't posted any new interviews and there's many reasons why I have not. We've been working a lot on updating Casino by Her 2.0 version. There's gonna be a lot of fun and exciting things to come this year on my website, casinobyher.com. So make sure to check in the website once in a while and yeah, I'll keep you updated. But for now, I think it's super important that we continue with the interviews, as that is my key thing here in Casino by Her. So today's guest, her name is Chloe Borg, and we met a few years ago back at Affiliation Gaming, where she was a trainer and I was one of her students, actually. We're gonna speak about that. More than that, she is a very sharp, talented senior affiliate manager, and we're gonna speak about the live casino vertical and a lot of more things, a lot of fun things. So welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed the first start of the year, and yeah, let's give it a big thumbs up if you liked the video, and a big applause for Chloe Borg.
I have basically been in this industry my whole adult life. So I started when I was 18, and I was actually out of work, looking for either a waitressing job or something just to pay the bills. And a friend of mine was quite an upper manager within Evolution Gaming. And he asked me, well, listen, why don't you come be a shuffler? Like, give me maximum 3 months. So the training will be worth it. And at least you have money coming in and you can leave after that point at any time. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, like, why not? So the job basically consisted of 12 hours of shuffling cards on live tables. It's like the most random job I've ever heard of. And in my mind, this was not going to be my career. What is iGaming? I've never gambled. I never will. So it was just paying the bills kind of job. And after I'd been there for, I want to say, a month and a half, they had an opening on the English speaking blackjack table. And they asked me if I was interested. And I'd seen so many people do it that it started to feel normal to me that people were talking to a camera all day. So I was like, you know what? It's better money, it's better hours, and it's something different. So like, I'm up for the challenge to do that. So then I became a game presenter for Danske Spil, which is the government-owned casino here in Denmark. And I did that for a few months, and then an opportunity to become a trainer came up. Again, right place, right time. I thought I'd apply because why not? I'm good with people. I used to train martial arts for 10 years. I'm a black belt, and I used to teach classes when I was a kid. So teaching for me was super second nature. So I was like, this is me. I've got this. The theory behind the games and rules and different ways to teach different people, because you don't need any education or any prior experience to be a game presenter. So you get people from all walks of life, all ages, all cultures, all languages. So every training group was super unique, and I really loved that. The team that needed a manager, which was a Unibet team at the time. And so I took that over, and by far that was my favorite job within Evolution. It was they were the most amazing, different, unique people I have ever worked with, and it was super fun. And then after being there for quite a while, I was feeling like I wanted to learn more about the industry and also kind of learn about marketing, which was something that was very interesting to me, kind of spread my wings outside of this bubble I'd created at Evolution, step out of my comfort zone a little bit. And I remember I was at a beach club and I saw you, and we were chatting about how it's going at Evolution. And I think I mentioned to you that I was looking elsewhere or something along those lines. And you'd mentioned to me that you might know a colleague of yours in the industry, that they're looking for like junior affiliate manager. And before I knew it, Oscar had pinged me on LinkedIn like, hey, I heard about you from Disa, and are you interested in a job in Marbella? And I was like, a few days later, I think they offered me the job. So I was like, cool, I resigned from Evo, everything is smooth sailing. And you know what they say, it's never as easy as it seems. So I think it was a month later, so 2 months before I would have relocated to Marbella, and Gig had decided to move the marketing department to Malta and no longer have it in Marbella. So they basically called me and informed me of this. Basically, either take the job in Malta, or it's we shake hands and walk away, kind of thing. Within myself, and thought, okay, well, I could try and stay at Evolution in another position, because they've replaced me already at my past one, or I could just believe in fate and say this is how it was supposed to be, and give this a shot anyways. So I did give it a shot. I joined the Malta office, and it was meant to be, because 6 months later they offered me the opportunity to move to Copenhagen. So everything happens for a reason, I think. So then I moved here. I joined the Copenhagen office, met some amazing people, and worked there for 2 years. I think a little bit over 2 years. At which point Betson bought the Gig brands, which I'm sure everyone in the industry is aware of. So we had to, all of us in the marketing team had to look elsewhere, either within Gig or outside, and the stars aligned. And I knew TrafficLab for many, many years, managing their account, and they were looking for someone, and I was looking for somewhere. And so it kind of just fit together. So yeah, it's been a lot of right place, right time, fate, roller coaster, I would say, but amazing nonetheless.
Yeah, no, I think if we just rewind the tape a little bit, I mean,
yeah,
as you said, it mentioned that beach day, or the word is beach club or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny, because when I introduced or like spoke about you to Oscar, by the time I told him, you know what, she's been working for Affiliation Gaming for quite some time. She's super dedicated. She is very sharp.
Thank you.
Check her out. So I really enjoyed watching you grow and see this journey. And I mean, you taught me everything I needed to know in the beginning when I became a live dealer, and then you just evolved and made a great career for yourself without Evolution.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's really nice to see. And when you work for such big companies, or corporate companies such as Evolution Gaming, it gives you a lot of opportunities, and you do really grow. But at the same time, at some point it might be hard to get the full grasp of the industry itself, because it's such a big
definitely
big machine. So yeah,
absolutely. And you're lost in numbers, and there's always a glass ceiling. Kind of your growth does stop at some point in bigger corporations, for sure. But no, I definitely owe part of my success to you as well. So thank you.
We can thank each other. What do you think is the most important part about the accurate training? I mean, as you've been a trainer, can I say trainer?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. What would you say is the most important part of that part of operation?
As in the trainers themselves, what part do they play within the organization?
What competence is needed to work as a live dealer or a game presenter? What was the most important part that you needed to teach the game presenters?
Yeah, I mean, something about game presenters, I find them to be quite undervalued, because they're the front of house, not only towards the players, but also towards future prospective clients of Evolution or Netan or other companies. So their main role is to be presentable, and they're also hired for their language as well, because it's language specific. So those are two things that when they're interviewed, they look at, okay, how do they hold themselves? How is their voice? How is their look? All of that. But as well, it takes a lot to be a good game presenter. I think you just need to be extremely professional, cool under the collar, able to deal with situations live in a very classy, maybe classy is not the right word, but a way that represents the brand that you're showing. Because the game presenters are not really representing Evolution in the eyes of the player. They're representing Unibet, Vegas, etc., who are paying a lot of money to have them there. And in terms of teaching them potential game presenters, as long as they're ready to learn and ready to soak up all the information that's presented to them and take all the support there is, the trainers are very well equipped with a very clear schedule of everything to do. So it's very easy as long as you're with the program. but the game presenters, I think, are the backbone of the live casino product. Aside from, of course, the amazing video equipment, the lighting, the tech, the user interface, all of that wouldn't matter if you had someone sitting there that was like biting their nails and like looking around. It wouldn't have the same vibe. So they're super crucial, I think. And you did the job as well. What is your take on that?
I mean, I would say the same. I mean, I when I used to work as a game presenter, I felt that I had an extremely important role in the operation. As you mentioned, that you're not the face of Evolution Gaming or NetEnt or, I mean, the gaming operator. You are the face for all the operators, and you are the number one point of contact in a live environment for the players as well. So no matter what happens, you're supposed to be there for them as a support. You're supposed to be there for the maximum of entertainment. I mean, I took it very seriously.
Yeah, you were really professional. You were really good at your job always. Definitely, they need to just be on it. Really, it's kind of like buying tickets to a concert, and then the entertainer is like drunk and slurring and not really being entertaining. You're not going to be happy with your money, and you're probably never gonna go to their concert ever again. It's a very similar kind of experience. The players are there to gamble, but to be entertained while gambling, for sure.
Now, when you've been working for a gaming supplier, you've been working for an operator, and now you're on the affiliate side of the business, you have like a circle, right? Like, what can operators do together with the affiliates and the gaming suppliers to have a better user experience?
Yeah. Something that I've done quite recently, we're testing out this project, which I think people should be doing more of, is currently you have the operator in the middle who works with the game provider, who works with the affiliate. However, this could be a triangle of sorts where all three holistically work together on campaigns. You have, for example, a slot from a certain game provider promoted on an affiliate site tagged with an operator brand to it. So a more holistic campaign approach. That's one thing. Second of all, I think being way more localized is something that all three should be thinking of. The game providers making more localized games with colors, language, certain, I don't know, imagery that appeals to the country that you're operating to. I think we are going more towards a localized approach. However, there are still a lot of instances where it's kind of one hat fits all, one welcome offer fits all, one casino comparison site fits all. Whereas I think we should really be focusing on all the different ways we could appeal to the market we're targeting. So for sure, improvements there.
Yeah, I think that is very important, as you mentioned, instead of having that, like the triangle format.
Yeah. Right now we just have a straight line, and like the other two don't talk to each other.
With a gaming supplier, and the operator just speak with affiliates, like there's nothing in between. And I think that's when we kind of lose track of what we want to accomplish by the end of the day as well.
Yeah.
So what significant differences have you seen throughout the years within the affiliate marketing? From you since started and until now. I mean, now you switched side, but still, I mean, you're going to be probably point out a few things that changed.
Definitely. When I started, a month later, the UK regulated. I was shook. I was like, wow, this is so stressful. I remember it was like chickens with our heads cut off. No one really knows the rules. And that happened, a very big thing into the industry. 1 year later, it happened to Sweden, and it hit us hard again. It was like we didn't really learn from the UK, and we were surprised again. And now Germany is approaching us, and I do believe that we will be a lot more educated, and this transition will be a smoother one, I hope, learning a lot from the past. So those are things that have changed a lot since I started. It's not as easy to do affiliate marketing as it once was. You can't just put a banner and do whatever you want. There's a lot more professionalism, time, and rules to follow. I think as well, I've seen it from the operator perspective, and now from the other side. I think more people outside the affiliate team in the companies are understanding the importance of affiliate marketing. When I started, the affiliate team was like their own little their own little gang, and like no one could like touch them, and no one knew what they did. But when you look at numbers, affiliate traffic brings in 60%, sometimes more, of the company's intake of FTDs and profit. So I think with more education and more time, more people outside of the affiliate team within the company are understanding the importance and helping them out with landing pages and other tech solutions. So that channel can be more profitable and optimized. I've definitely seen a change there.
Yeah, I think it's pretty common when you speak with a lot of affiliate managers representing a lot of different operators, and to other teams within that operation as well. Like, what do these people really do? They don't really grasp and understand.
No, we're just having drinks, high-fiving, and talking on Skype. That's like really what they think we do, I think.
Just fun conferences, get to stay in hotels, and travel the world and do some business.
Which is true. Which is true.
I had great cocktails over the years. I traveled a lot. But as mentioned, we stand for represent a big chunk of the profit and of the massive volumes.
And the risk as well. The compliance risk all falls towards the affiliate team, because they have like these thousands of affiliate sites they have to contact and make sure they're compliant. So there's also a regulatory brick on the shoulder as well.
So definitely having better discussions and having broader knowledge within the operations would be better for all different departments, so we can actually coexist and see the end game and see like the goals. And for example, just CRM, that they know that what they're doing is really important as well. They're part of
100%. Now as an affiliate, I realize that so much more, like how much we rely on CRM, like how much I am banking and trusting that the partners I'm sending traffic to are taking care of that traffic. So I truly appreciate all CRM people out there.
Yeah. Maybe it should be a good idea to actually have, one affiliate manager representing, the affiliate company, having one affiliate manager representing the operator, and having, CRM involved, having the third party could be, as from the gaming supplier, just have a group chat, so all the different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Within the operation actually work
together. The more there's collaboration and just understanding, the better it's going to be for everyone, the smoother, and the more we can scale up and grow, I think.
Yeah, it's just strange that this is not the way it have been, in the past.
I know.
Slowly now, like, oh yeah, maybe that's a good idea,
Definitely.
So what are your predictions for 2021? I mean, 2020, what a crazy year.
Crazy.
Good, I guess.
On the whole, I mean,
business-wise, I would have to say for many of the operators, it's been a good year. And for the affiliates as well. So what are your predictions for 2021? Are you entering new markets with TrafficLab, or?
Yeah, we're always looking to grow, and the plan is to be going into new markets where it makes sense. So we're definitely looking to grow as well. I think not just us, I predict for the industry that the flexibility of where people are working, working remotely or from wherever, will still stay within the culture, even after there's vaccines and everything is back to normal. I don't believe the cookie cutter 9 to 5, you're at the office the whole time, is how it will be. I foresee there to be a lot more flexibility with that, because I think these lockdowns have taught a lot of companies, and me as well personally, that even if you're not at the office, you can still be productive and it can still work and you can still collaborate. So seeing the success of that, I think companies will continue with that model for sure. And Germany regulations coming, what can I predict from that? Hopefully the rules by the licensee is very clear, so we can not just interpret what we think, but actually follow direct guidelines. But I'm sure it'll be fine with that. We survived UK and Sweden, we'll survive Germany too. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be all fine, for sure. So finally, I think that I would like to ask you for some advice, or let's give audience some advice. Let's say that how do you become the best possible live dealer? How would you succeed as an affiliate manager? And how do you keep determined, where you're going?
Okay. In terms of to be a successful live dealer within that role, I think something I wish I knew at the time is know the importance of that role, know the bear you're taking for the company, and how much an integral part you are. That will make you in turn way more professional and way more interested to do a good job if you know how important you are. I think that goes for every job. And advice that the kind of mantra I've always followed, and I would give advice to my sister, for example, is, never chase the money. Don't change jobs just to change money. Move forward and grow and go for jobs that actually you care about and are interested. And go work for companies that you feel proud to have that name on your LinkedIn, and a company you stand by, and colleagues, and an environment that is very, what's the word, caring and motivational and safe, and that brings the best out of you. I would much rather have minimum wage working with some of the people I've worked with, rather than have so much money and hate every single second of every day that I'm doing my job. So that's kind of my advice in general. To be a successful affiliate manager, not to say that I'm the best, because I'm not, but I think definitely responsiveness, being very quick to answer your clients, don't leave them hanging. Now that we can't travel and meet face to face and build relationships that way, definitely a lot of video calls, touching base a lot. Not just talking when you need something or you need a deal, but also like, how are you? How's the baby? Whatever, things like that. And also, I believe a big part of being an affiliate manager is being very analytical, which is something I work on a lot because I'm not naturally numerically gifted, let's say. But it's a lot of looking at stats and looking at gaps to optimize and trying to make more money for your client and yourself. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. Yeah, hope that helps someone.
I really believe so. I think it was a great advice.
Cool. So I want to say I love the brand that you're building and everything you're doing with Casino by Her, and opening certain conversations with people that wouldn't normally get the spotlight, such as myself, for example, and getting to hear people's careers outside of the framework of a conference or a panel or a fireside chat or whatever we're calling it. So my question for you is, what are your plans with Casino by Her? Where do you want to take this brand and initiative?
Okay, good questions, because
you could take your time.
I mean, from the beginning, I didn't really have, a set plan with Casino by Her, what I wanted to achieve or where we were going. So last year was just the first, just testing what works, what doesn't work, and just building a product that I actually really liked. Because by the end of the day, you're gonna need to feel proud of what you're doing, and you need to have motivation to keep going. Because it's scary with YouTube. For me, it's like, Jesus, what am I doing? I'm throwing myself out there, but I really enjoy just listen to other people's stories. I take in all the knowledge they have, and I just wanted to spread the knowledge. That was just the first thing. And now when we saw that it actually, it's going well, people actually enjoying the interviews, people are enjoying this. I think
it's not superficial in any way. It's a very real talk kind of thing, which I like.
Completely. So we're gonna probably build some kind of a coaching around it, consultancy.
I like that. That's cool.
Recruitment tool. So we have some things on the pipeline for 2021.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm really much looking forward to seeing all of that.
Yeah. We launched a website, so I'm slowly
yes.
building that as well. So we'll see what happens.
Good job. You go, girl.
You too.
Thank you.
So, yeah. Thanks a lot for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
It's going to be fun to spread the content and let people know more about you. I'm sure the guys are going to be proud and satisfied.
They're very excited to see, yeah. And some of my colleagues at Gig Copenhagen, I'm sure will have quite a laugh watching me online as well.
We have plenty of great colleagues over the years. I'm pretty sure people are going to have a good time watching the video afterwards.